salad was good, the spaghetti was good.
Yes.
The bread and dip was good, it was all good.
Yes.
I'm so glad we had somebody to eat it here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Snow might come tomorrow, we'll see. Schools have already been, like, I know Elkin's doing remote learning already. So I guess they're just counting on us getting something. So we'll see. Y'all be safe. Get your eggs and milk and bread. Yeah.
I never understood why can't you wait 3 days?
I know.
I don't understand.
I know. Y'all, I wanted to show you this little bag. It's called the Tyvek bag. It feels really weird, but when you get to 30%, you're now a VIP rewards person, okay? It's like a thank you for being with us on rewards for a year. This is waterproof inside and out. It feels like it's paper, and it feels like it's not gonna last long. I watched a video today, a lady talking about it. She said, Tyvek, this is Tyvek. I'm like, what's Tyvek? I've never heard of it. Have y'all heard of that word, Tyvek? I'm like to the game, I guess. But anyway, it's really popular. It's waterproof, so it's a great travel bag. You can put stuff in here, like a wet, washcloth or something if you wanted to, and take it with you, and it's not gonna ruin the bag. So it's a nice travel bag. You'll get that when you're with doTERRA doing rewards for a year.
Can I fill it?
Yeah, sure, yes, we can pass it around, sure. Yeah. And then this is the new bottle you get for your How many of you have gotten your bottle?
Oh.
Awesome, I was expecting it to be bigger, but I like that it's little like this. Because I only use about that much water, and I pour my greens in there. Vitamins, minerals, and greens. This replaces 2 of your LLV bottles. Some of you may not know this, okay? So I took the LLV for 10 years, my husband and my husband still takes it. He loves it. And I have some people that still love this, and they're not going to switch to this because they like this. So it's just, you have 2 options now, okay? But the VMG is like replacing. It's got everything that these 2 bottles have. Your vitamins and minerals bottle and your Alpha Sierras bottle, okay? Is now in your, to see how it says vitamins and minerals right here? So it's got these 2 bottles, and then in addition to that, we buy our new omegas, which is now replacing the omegas in here. So now when you order LLV, you're gonna get these 3 bottles. Because it's got more of the omega-3s, which is better for you, EPA and DHA. So I just wanted to tell you that they're replacing the omegas now, and then this is your vitamins and minerals. But when you order this and this, they send you this bottle, okay? So you'll get this, it has that little shaker thing inside, just put your water, pour this in. I add my collagen to it, so that I'm getting my collagen and my vitamins, minerals, and greens all together in one shaker bottle. So I just wanted you to see that if you haven't seen that yet. And now we're going to get started with our testimonial time. I'm so excited. And then next Tuesday night, before I forget, do y'all know what next Tuesday night is? What's our class next Tuesday night?
Oh, the animals.
Oils and animals. And the lady that's coming has a farm. I don't even know how many animals she's got. She's got horses, she's got dogs, she's got cats, she's got chickens. She sells eggs, her organic eggs. She's amazing. She's in her 2nd round of aromatherapy for animals. And she's learning from a vet for a whole year. Every Monday night, I think it is. I think that's why she can't come tonight. She's on a Zoom call learning about oils and animals. So she really is awesome. So she's going to be teaching, and it's at 5:30. Don't come at 6:30. It's at 5:30 next week. See, so come a little earlier, but you'll get home earlier. So that's good. Maybe you'll get home before it gets dark. So her name is Becky Savage, and I'm so excited about her coming. I just really want a good turnout for her because she's driving an hour to get here, and she's working so hard on the PowerPoint. She's got pictures of her animals that she's going to tell us about. And she's going to be giving away some of her recipes. So you might win something. So that's really good. So, Since I'm up here, I'll go ahead and start with my testimonial first. One of the most powerful stories I have in the past 10 years was Randy getting rid of his kidney stone. And this is it right here. Let's see. Yep, this is his kidney stone. So you can pass it around. It was 7 millimeters. The normal size is 4. So it was really, really painful. It was really big, hard to pass. We had an appointment for him to go to the hospital to have it crushed. And I said, okay, we're gonna hit it hard with the oils all weekend. We're gonna get rid of that kidney stone. We prayed. I had people praying with us, and he used 3 oils. It was juniper berry, celery seed, and I've got them over here. Juniper berry, celery seed, and lemon. Lemon is a big one for detoxing and getting rid of stones. So those are the 3 oils right here. He put them in a veggie cap. He would just fill up the veggie cap with those 3 oils.
Oh no, I don't want none of them. I bet do myself.
And then we put them on topically. He added lemon oil to his water, like a lot, and he was drinking lots of water with it. And so if you drink lemon in your water religiously, and you dedicate yourself to putting lemon in your water, most likely you won't form a stone. It's going to keep the stone from forming, okay? But lemon was a good one. And then I did Symphony of the Cells lymphatic protocol on him, which is a list of 9 different oils. You know, I think it's posted in Oils for Life. But we just layered those oils on his spine and then over his kidneys. I did that too. And anyway, then after I did that protocol, he passed it the next day. Is when he heard it. He heard it, and because when he peed, they told him to use that thing to try to catch it, and he did, and it clanked, and so he came and told me. I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were supposed to go to the hospital that day, and they told him. They called him on Saturday and said, Mr. Blaylock, we're just letting you know your portion when you come to get your kidney stone crushed. It's going to cost $15,000 because that was our deductible. It was a high deductible. And so when he passed that, I was like, I was like so excited. Like I was so excited that we didn't have to go in debt for that kidney stone. You know what I'm saying? So that was a huge answer to prayer. And then this little thing, guess what this little black thing is right here? Not a kidney stone. This is a really big skin tag.
Oh.
I know. I'm going to be finished eating, are you? Yeah. So this is Randy's skin tag. It was a really big one on his chest area. And so I said, okay, you're going to be my guinea pig. So guess what oil we used?
Oregano.
Yes, we used oregano. And he has very sensitive skin. So one time Miss Sue used too much oregano and he got kind of red around it. I'm like, okay, we have to dilute more for you because you're more sensitive. So we diluted the oregano with a Q-tip and we worked on it. I wrote down 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks doing morning and night, putting oregano on the head of that skin tag. And so it just kept kind of getting looser and looser. And you know, like where it's attached, it just kept getting looser, like a loose tooth on a little kid, you know what I'm saying? And it turned black, hard, and it just fell off. And so oregano will work on warts. It'll work on skin tags. So I'm talking about, I don't want to steal your thunder. I'm going to let Amy tell her story about a wart, okay? I don't want to steal her story from her. Just recently, I had a terrible sinus infection, a lot of congestion. So what oil is good for congestion?
Breathe.
A lot of them. Breathe is good. Peppermint is good. But I remember testimonials of people saying how frankincense helped their cough and congestion. And like this guy put it over his lungs and it healed his lungs. His x-ray like changed after he used frankincense. So I'm like, well, why don't I try the frankincense pills? Let's see if that doesn't help with the congestion. And after I took this for like 2 or 3 days, my cough was gone. And I kept coughing and coughing and coughing. I didn't feel bad or anything like that. I didn't have COVID. I even tested for COVID some home tests, you know, just to make sure I didn't have it. But I could not get rid of that cough and the drainage, and so these pills, I think, really helped me. This is a heavy hitter for cancer. Oops, I shouldn't say that word, the C word. And it's really good for pain. So if you have chronic pain, arthritis, things like that, like crippling pain, chronic pain, try the frankincense pills for a month and see if that doesn't help you. It's really, really good. If you want to, you can peek inside, see what a pill looks like. But we'll pass this around. So that really helped me.
Now I have a question. Is it? I know one time you said that they put the same oils in, but if you have the oils to make that, could you make it yourself?
Well, you could put the frankincense oil in a pill and make that, but it's not going to have the frankincense boswellic acid, the boswellic acid. So if you look in the pill, there's oil, and then there's like little tiny granules of the, I think it's like the resin. I think it's the frankincense resin in there.
Great.
And so that's like an added punch to
Thank
those
you for answering
pills
my question.
that you wouldn't get with just the frankincense oil.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that's a good question. So we want to hear from y'all. I started it off. If you don't mind, please come up here so we can kind of all hear you and see you, and we are recording this too. So hopefully you're okay with that. But other people are going to get such a blessing from hearing your testimonial. So who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, Charlene. And you don't have to come up here.
Okay.
You can stay right there, sweetie.
Okay, well, I just have started the whole doTERRA path, I guess, and got the lemon. This is my second order. I got the lemon and the wild orange, and I had talked to Sue about putting it in the water, and I got me some special glasses just for that. I bought me 2 glass glasses, and I started Saturday, and I can already tell that I've got a pep in my step.
A pep in your step. That's amazing.
That's exactly right. Yeah, well, and I also cheated a little bit. I like my Diet Mountain Dew, so I filled it up in about yonder way, and then I looked around, make sure nobody's looking, and I dumped some lemon and some wild orange in it and stirred it up. And that'll do on steroids.
That is so funny.
Now, are you taking any of the supplements yet?
No, I haven't
Okay.
gotten any of those yet.
Okay. Well, we're excited. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing tonight.
Yeah, I want to come down one day, and if you will help me, when I bring my husband, I want you to help me figure out what I need to order next.
Yeah, we sure will.
Thank you.
We sure will.
I will be next, and I did not bring my products. I will get up, I will stand wherever, because I can't stay the whole class. I have to be at work very
Oh,
early.
okay, go
And I
ahead.
forgot my products, but, it doesn't matter when. It was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I started, and I guess what I've not been without is my LLVs. And
Which
you're
is this
asking
right
what
here.
you want to start with, and I'll go ahead and tell you. So when you get ready to make your decision, you need to incorporate this. This and MetaPower are 2 that I will not be without. The MetaPower has all the collagens. People look for the collagens. They have the marine collagens in there for you, and if you want your extra energy and you want to make that Mountain Dew a little bit extra, like steroids, MetaPower on crack, Mountain Dew on crack, if you want to do that, that's great. Daryl finally started my husband, using the MetaPower with me. He was about 205-ish when he started. Well, he's maintained to about 160 ever since he started using MetaPower. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we need to change our diet. Yes, we need to exercise. You have to include all of these things. And I myself have been on it. I keep my weight maintained. And if you don't include some LLVs and MetaPower, you're missing out. That is your first start. Frankincense is a must that you must eventually incorporate into your doTERRA products. Because yes, she's so right. It's that C word. It's the preventative. It's not the curing. It's not going to cure your everything. But do put that in there as well. Another one that I won't be without, which I can't get this one, was my Whisper. When I first was introduced to doTERRA, Revis. Thank you, Kimberly. She came into Lowe's when I was working, and I said, "You smell so good." And it was Whisper. She was wearing Whisper, which that was, at that time, you can't just get Whisper. That
You can
was-
get it in a roller now.
You can get a roller
Yeah,
now.
it's diluted in a roller.
She smells so good. So that introduced me to it. Sue come into Lowe's and was like, oh, so I hear you like this. And so we met and we talked. And then that's when I started ordering.
I'll pass around the Whisper so people can smell
Okay.
it.
Because it's like a perfume.
It's the women's month. Well, it's not the women's monthly. It's the women's. It's like for hormone balance, and it's a personal fragrance.
And there's
So it
nothing.
smells different on everybody. So
It
we're
does.
past this, but it only comes in a roller now, even though this is a bottle of oil. Yeah.
Another quick one of mine that I
smells like
I
food.
like to keep on hand is the Console as well. That's another women's kind of monthly menopausal. It is soothing. It also smells like a perfume. That's another one that I keep on hand. So Console, if you don't have that. I could sit up here and go on and on all night long of everything that's been beneficial, but whoever is just the beginning, yes, doTERRA is a part of my life and will not take it out, and I've been on it for like at least 5 years, so.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanya.
So why did they put rid of the oil bottles and just the rollers?
What's that?
Why did they not make the bottles anymore? Why did they just start making the rollers?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Some of them only come in rollers, and some of them come in bottles.
Okay.
I think sometimes it's the cost of the oil, because I know like Rose, the Rose Touch is like $70 some, but the little bottle of oil's almost $300.
Yeah.
So it's more affordable to put them
Okay.
in the Touch
Thank
rollers.
you.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
I get nervous.
Oh, don't you nervous, sweetheart?
Use my desk.
So a couple things, I'll start with, I was gonna start with David, I'll start with David in a second. My daughter Hannah and David both tested high cholesterol and higher A1C. So Sue said lemongrass and a veggie cap. So Hannah did that, just constantly, every day faithfully, once a day, twice a day, and brought her numbers down to healthy numbers, because if he's 31 years old and has high cholesterol, it's not a good thing. So she had to make a few changes in her diet. Fast food was a thing, but the lemongrass made such a difference for her. And then both of us struggle a little bit with anxiety, and so adaptive. If I feel anxious at night, I just can't rest. I go and get some adaptive, some lavender, just if I just smell it, or put it on my chest or on my wrist, and it helps so much. So a lot of things. I'm avid doTERRA user as well. But the flute, frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and tea tree, and I add peppermint. So it's fruit. For when I get a cold, or if I start to get a little raspy in my chest or whatever, I'll fix up a veggie cap. In the evening, I make David one to keep his immune system up, or rub the roll-on on the back of my neck. So that helps. But 2 years ago, in February, David was diagnosed with prostate cancer. So we did the whole process with the doctor, the urologist, the biopsies and all that. But I was already giving him some of the supplements, the LLD. He can't take a lot because he's on blood thinner. As you know, the greens and blood thinner don't go hand in hand. So we had to kind of manipulate that. So we came one afternoon and talked to Sue about what more we could do to make sure he stayed healthy. So we got the frankincense capsules, and we did that a couple days a week. But I did the juniper berry, lemon, the DDR prime capsules, and then I added lemongrass, copaiba, and marjoram. And those seem to make a difference. And when he had his last year, he keeps on my toes, y'all. So last year he fell in July and broke his kneecap into 4 pieces. So there's all these staples down his knee. He was in the hospital. He had the surgery. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah. So you guys came. The deep blue made such a difference, and the capsules.
The deep blue
Yes,
Palutino
yes,
capsules.
that. Has to limit those. You can take those sometimes. But he was sitting home with the narcotic, with a pain pill. Take these as you need them. They him that pain. Y'all, he took one in the hospital and one when he got home, and that was it.
Wow.
We did the regimen. Nobody could believe he did not have pain because of the frankincense, the lemongrass, copaiba, the lavender, all those things, and the deep blue. And once he got the samples out and got into physical therapy, still no pain. They could not believe.
That's amazing.
And once he got off the walker and all of his, everything was okay, they could not believe he had no pain. And then I massaged his kneecap with lavender and other oils for the scar tissue. There are other people who say they had to have more surgery because of scar tissue.
See, you were a good nurse. You were
Yes,
nursing
she
him.
was.
I had
She
the
was.
tools. I
Yeah,
had the
you were
tools.
using those oils. Yes, it was
Yeah.
because of what you did
Yeah.
for him.
And then for myself, just being honest, weight's gonna fall for the last 35 years or so. So I did the MetaPower, I put it in my water, I put this in with my DNG Plus and the Omega, and I can tell a difference in how I feel. And it's not just how you feel physically, it's how you feel about yourself internally, spiritually, and emotionally. So all these things have helped me to be a better me.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. All right.
Well, I guess I could add to her about, I could go up there, but I still have cancer in me from where my prostate was. So the lemon water,
Oh, yeah.
I drink that religiously. That's all I drink at work. I put about 7 drops in I have a cup about this big
Wow, that's
at work.
good.
And, but that's the
graduated from
that's the
the
detox because of the radiation that I had. Because I had 25 treatments. And after, I'm finally feeling better now through that. So, but yeah, Becky took, I'm not gonna lie to you, she took really good care of me because I was laid up for 3 months. I was out of work for 3 months. I work at the hospital, but yeah, she was a very good nurse.
Okay. This is Kim Foster. She is our in-house massage therapist. She teaches candle classes. So this is Miss Kim.
I wanted to come up here before somebody stole my stuff. Miss Sue knows I live and breathe off of this right here. And I tell you, my clients love it too. And this makes me feel good because I know, there's not a massage hardly I do unless there's some contraindication that I can't use it. But between this and cupping, people leave and their muscles feel good. And I give them samples to go home, and then I'm either sending them a link to get this deep blue or sending them Miss Sue to come pick it up because they said, how do I get that blue stuff? Because it makes a difference. It's so good for muscles, and then it's just unreal. My mama has arthritis, and she's always aching, and you know how moms are. You try to give them stuff, they're like, no, I don't want to take your stuff because you might need it at work. So I got her a sample. I said, here, try this on me. And she said, that blue stuff made my arthritis feel good. And so I got her a big bottle and took it to her, and she said, is this for me? I said, yeah. It's the first time she didn't offer to pay me for it or turn me down. So that just told me Mama loved it, because Mama's always like, well, let me pay you for it. Or no, I don't want to take your stuff. She took my stuff. And she likes it. So it's funny now when the weather's changing, she'll like, yeah, my arm was hurt, but I put some of that blue stuff on it and it feels better. So she calls it the blue stuff. So it's been good. One other thing, lemongrass. As y'all know, lemongrass is good for the cholesterol and stuff like that, but I've also had people with restless leg syndrome. And I've had a couple people come in, and I did a treatment with them, and I always do a lot of cupping too, but send them home. I always fix them up, and I'll say, here, try this and see if this helps. And I've had several people say, that's absolutely helped me. I'm sleeping again. I never thought I'd sleep again. I never thought my toes would straighten out, because some of them was so bad that their toes were curling up. So I know lemongrass has helped there. I also tell them to sometimes use the deep blue, because I feel like the two together, because there's just so many good things in deep blue. So I'm a believer. I've got a lot of clients that back it up. So if you've not ever tried it for pain, it's a good one. So
Ronnie Hooser was just at the doctor's office today. If anybody knows Ronnie Hooser, he used to be here in Elkin, and he and I was just talking as well. And he was saying exactly the same thing. Yep. Sure
That's
enough.
great.
He's like, that icy hot don't do any good.
it's all natural. So you feel good
Exactly.
that you're using this on your clients.
Yes.
Because it's good for you stuff, and it has so many, it helps with so many things, so it's great. I'm like, if this, anything hurts, put this on it, so.
Okay, Jane's coming up. This is Jane Stoker. She is, oh goodness, I can't even remember how long she's been a customer. But it's been a while.
You got it, sweetie?
Yeah. I met Jane at a in-house, I went to someone's house to teach a class, and she was there. I think she was a guest.
Sweetest thing.
Yeah, yeah, come on over. And so she is just such a blessing to everybody. We love Miss Jane.
Thank you.
Okay, you go ahead.
I want to add to Miss Kim's, the blue that she was holding. My husband had tried the CBD oil from a doctor prescribed. That didn't work too well for his knees and arthritis and all the different things he was doing. Then he tried the doTERRA. That didn't work as well either. Then he tried the deep blue. Now there was a lot of time between those times. But when you tried the deep blue, it worked better than all the other things. Something natural that actually builds up the body instead of bringing it down. So we really appreciate that. Another thing I wanted to add to Miss Kim, she did a protocol on me in the massage. I never did get to come back and tell you yet, but that massage lasted 2 weeks before the tremors came back.
Oh, good.
I have Parkinson's is trying to get me down, and I'm trying to stay ahead of it as best I can. And that really helps, so I've got to come back to see you again.
Okay, I'm glad that helped.
It really did. And one thing, new thing that we haven't talked about yet tonight is Correct-X. This little tube has helped me so much. I use it for so many different things, from mosquito bites to just plain itching, especially in wintertime, itching with drier skin and the heat and stuff. It gets in deeper into the skin than just lotion, so I'll put this on, lotion on over it. And it's working really, really well to take away the itching and stuff.
It's really good for wounds and cuts.
Yeah, I've
You've
used
got your
that.
frankincense and helichrysum in there, so, yeah, it's really
And
good
those little
stuff.
cuts we get on the ends of our fingers in the wintertime. Works wonderful with that. And I just also want to say the LOV I've been taking at birth. 7 years, 8
Probably at
years,
least 7 or 8, yeah.
and I wouldn't be without it either. I believe it's really helped me more to keep my body built up and strong as it has been able.
That's amazing. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you,
Y'all
Jane.
very much, and I appreciate every one of your testimonies.
We're going to eat it.
The
spaghetti is delicious.
Since I'm
Thank
holding the phone now, you don't have to.
Well, I didn't bring my oregano. I know you want me to tell that story. I had a wart on my thumb. Nothing would get it off. Freezing it, tried everything. And Sue told me about the oregano, so I tried it, and it wiped it out. It might have took it 4 days maybe, and it got rid of it. And it hurt. And but I had another one try to come back, and I tried frankincense. I think it works just as good now, and it don't hurt.
And you did have a prescription for that wart,
I
right?
had it freezing it.
And the prescription didn't work, but the oregano
Did you
did.
dilute the oregano?
No, and it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah, it kind of stings.
But the frankincense, I think it works just as good. It don't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, yeah.
And my favorite oils, if I'm getting sick, I'll put in a capsule the On Guard, oregano, melissa, and black pepper, and it wipes it out every time. If I'm getting
Melissa,
sick.
black pepper. See, they're in the On Guard soft gels too.
Let me,
Okay.
On Guard
What was
soft
that?
gels has
What'd she
Melissa
say?
and black
Melissa
pepper,
and
but
black pepper.
you use the straight oil.
Guard.
That's great.
It works. When she said On Guard, melissa, black pepper. Black pepper, melissa, oregano, and On Guard.
On Guard. The 2 O's, On Guard and oregano.
Really
Double
don't work.
again, because isn't the
Yeah.
On Guard drops has melissa in it too, right?
No, only that's a soft gel.
Yeah,
the
soft gel.
And then the other one I won't go without is the Digestin. It got me off of omeprazole.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I won't go without Eulang. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did.
I have heart problems, and my heart starts beating irregularly and just going crazy. And I put this on, and it makes it stop doing
So
that.
you just take a couple of drops and you put it over your
Yeah,
chest.
it makes it stop skipping and going crazy.
what was that?
Eulang.
Ylang,
And I
Ylang.
have mitral valve prolapse too, and when it starts bothering me, it immediately fixes it. That's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Hmm.
And then the other one I won't go without
restless leg syndrome.
Cypress. It's the oil of circulation.
It works
Restless
for me.
leg, restless leg, yes.
Send the roller. I think I made her.
So lemongrass doesn't work, try cypress. So tell us how you apply it. How do you do it? You don't dilute it, you just put some drops in your hand and put it on your legs. And it doesn't sting or anything. Okay. There you go. Cypress. All right. Do you have any at home, Steve? All right.
Now, Amy, did you just put the ylang ylang over your heart? Is that what you do? Okay, I wanna make sure.
It said to dilute it, but I didn't. And it was okay.
We're not afraid just to slap those oils on, are we?
Yeah. And that's all I've got.
That's great. Thank you so much, Amy. And she's another shy one, so for her to get up, that was really amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, she did. Okay, go ahead.
I'll go, yeah. Well, I just have everything, really. Because, so, we came in one night, and, well, we really didn't. Debbie kind of like pulled us in one night to make and take. And like, after that day, we took everything out of the cabinets, and we put them in the closet, and we said, no more. The kids didn't take a bath with bubble bath, nothing. I was like, I'm done. But we came in here because my fiance was having a really tough time with anxiety. And so Miss Sue was like, adaptive. Just get adaptive. And then we came to bingo and won adaptive bubble bath. And so took a bath with adaptive bubble bath, and her stress and anxiety was so bad, she was twitching, like her whole body. She was having twitches in her legs and her eyes. And so started using the bubble bath, and it went away. And so that was the first time we were like, okay, this will work. This will work. And so then the next thing, my niece, she's 7. Well, she was 7 at the time. No, she was 6. I don't know how old she was at the time. Anyway, she was having trouble with wetting the bed. And so it was like, to the point nothing would work. Like we would make sure she stopped drinking right after she got out of school. She would use the bathroom before she went to bed. We'd wake her up in the middle of the night, literally like an hour before she woke up, and she would still use the bathroom on herself. She would P3 pull-ups, and it was just to the point to where we were washing bedclothes every day, and like, oh my gosh, what can we do? And so I was looking up, and I found cypress and lavender, and so we made a roller with cypress and lavender, and we would rub it on her back every night. And to this day, she's maybe had 6 accidents, and it's been almost 6 months. So, and that's whenever, we cut her off at like around 7, because we didn't need to drink, and she goes to the bathroom before she goes to bed. So the nights that she does have an accident, it's because we went out, or it's been a holiday, and she's drank soda, or something that's probably going to cause her to have an accident. So we try to limit as many things, but we were doing everything we could think of, and still nothing was working except cypress. Cypress worked. So if you have potty training, it's not going with. The next one is breathe. I have asthma, and our littlest one has asthma, and it's just bad breathing times sometimes, and so Miss Sue had showed us where you can rub your hands together and make like the inhaler, and we started doing that, and my fiance nor the littlest one has had to hit an inhaler since we've had breathe. They've been fine. We've went hiking, we've been in cold elevations, we've done everything, and we've not had to use an inhaler, so that's awesome. For me, I have trouble with my ovaries. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. And so I just don't work really sometimes. And so that is my weight, that's my mood, that's my hormones, that's my everything. My hair and my nails are always like thin and breaking and brittle and everything. And so I started trying the MetaPower Assist and MetaPower Soft Gels. And within the first 2 months of me taking them, my menstrual cycles were back regular. I still don't have a menstrual cycle as regular as everybody else, but I've got it to where it's every month and a half, and it's been regular for the past 6 months. So that's awesome. And I also contribute my hair and nails. Like, literally, I always bite my nails, and I could not bite my nails off. They were so hard, and they were long. And I was like, what's going on? And my fiance was like, it's gotta be DMG and E omegas. It has to be, because that's the only other, like, never have I had nails that are not hard, or are hard. So I contribute that to DMG and E omegas. So I guess that's all.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. Okay, does anybody else have anything? Anybody else at all? Okay. All right, well,
Okay,
we are going to, we have some giveaways, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on the video. And
Okay.
we'll let Alexis do some giveaways. Okay, so bye everybody, thanks for watching.